Oh, hi. Welcome back. Leslie Plazz here, author of Audacious Adventures of Zazoo Plazz, part-time superhero, full-time mom. Here with my little, you know what, I need my glasses. Just trying to do this without my glasses, and I realize I'm kind of a visual person, because, of course I'm an author, but I tend to think in picture. I dream in pictures. Even the words as they come out of my head, they're in pictures. They like a puzzle, That's why it helps for me to have a little friend like this guy here. Oh, Mr. Massage guy. I think I got this a few years ago. You're supposed to, increase blood flow. You can massage your back or, shoulders after your workout. And, you can also use them for like fun games or something. Like in this book, there's a story about when I worked for the State Environmental Protection Agency. And one day we had this workshop, this communications workshop. And this woman came, this consultant, and she talked to us about how to present ourselves when we, employees of the agency typically have to, before this year, part of their responsibility, their job was to go out and talk to people about whatever their job is in the agency. The wildlife people go talk about animals, and the water people go talk about water, dams and safety things, and the recycling people go talk about trash, whatever, recycling bins, and so on and so forth. So I found myself at this communications workshop and feeling a little self-conscious because I was actually an employee of the communications department, and I was afraid people were going to say, "What are you doing here?" You do that for, you spend your whole day communicating with the public, right? Facebook, all kinds of social media, preparing press releases, talking to radio and TV people about things that are going on. And yet, I didn't get the opportunity really to stand up and speak that often. And as I describe in the book, I kind of come from two different directions on that issue. In the first place, I'm sweating buckets if I think that I have to get up and talk because I don't know what I'm going to say. What if I forget something? And then the other side of it is, what if I can't stop talking? And that really is more of the danger with me. I don't know if danger or situation is that I can't stop talking. I'd get up there and before I know it, I'd be rambling on and sharing recipes and cracking jokes and talking about, various computers that I've used while growing up, different careers that I've had, and then look out at the audience and find that, they're all sort of slack-jawed and drooling. So, to make a long story short, the woman who was teaching the workshop, after lunch, she gave each of us a little toy. And we had to use the toy to act out a particular scenario in our departments. So I think one person one person had like a little, I had this little guy, and somebody else had like a horn. Somebody else had like a clown nose or a big floppy hat or a feather boa or something. And they had to use the prop to illustrate their point. And it was kind of nice to have something to hold on to. So one by one we got up, took the floor, and realized we were actually having a lot of fun. And we were all learning about each other's, part of the agency, which is something that, for some people, they don't get a top-down view like I did. Being in communications, we dealt with the entire agency. Some people, if they were just in one particular part, that's pretty much where their daily activities centered. So we would send out, part of my job was to oversee sending out news clippings of interest to the entire agency. So my little skit, I talk about in the book how it went and what happened. And at the end of the day, we all took a nice group picture of all of us with our little toys. And it happened to be St. Patrick's Day, so we were all wearing green, except this one guy from Water Permitting who had a light blue shirt with a little pocket pens in his chest pocket. I guess he didn't get the email or something. Or maybe he just likes blue, being in water. But that was like one of my most fun days at work ever. And I think this time from working from home is really sinking in for some people. I think one thing I always missed from, my time working in an office is the camaraderie of my coworkers. The give and take, the daily grind, and going to the lunchroom to get a drink of water and talking to your friends, or going for a walk, or just talking to people. It's part of what makes work, adults' work life rewarding for the most part. Or at least you have stories. If it's not rewarding and satisfying, then you have stories, which you can later compile into a book like this one. And I did. Oh, I've had lots of jobs. And if you want to read about some of them, Zazoo Plazz is the place. There's a whole section of work stories. So, until next time, I'm going to go do some more work. And then I'll talk to you next time. Take care. Bye.